here. All right, I'm being told I have to get off the live. My girlfriend is telling me that it's time to come to bed, and I need to stop doing this nonsense. So it's almost that time. No, I'm not hurting. I'm not hurting. I'm vengeful, Andy. So Andy Williams, the #1 propagandist for the UNC in Trinidad and Tobago. A man who knows better, but still chooses to lie to the people. Ladies and gentlemen,
all I will start with is
he talking about me again. Why?
Again, don't forget, in every corner in the east.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down, ladies and gentlemen. You all ready? You all ready? I don't think you're all ready. I don't think you're all ready. Are you ready? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? They can block me all they want. They can block me left, right, and center. But as long as they keep lying to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, I will always be there watching you, Andy. Andy, when you lie to the people, I'm going to tell the people that you're lying to them, Andy. And you wanna focus yourself, you want to focus your program on United States viewers because they're stupid and they don't know what's going on in the country. You have people calling in and acting like fools on your program. It's almost so bad that right-thinking citizens, when they come in and listen to your show, they think, is this St. Anne's? Is this like St. Anne's recreation period where everybody get to call in on the ground report and just spill the shit that is brewing inside their heads for 5 minutes? And Andy, you have made your program into this latrine where you're nothing like Pastor Google. You're nothing like any of the other programs out there. You're nothing but Wig Belly Penny, and all this nonsense. Instead of being a legitimate and honest newsman where you can actually grow your audience, because I know you've seen your audience dropping. And the more that I talk out against you, the more you will see your audience drop because you keep lying to the people. I want you to stop lying. I want you to be a better man, Andy.
In Central, in Mass, in
What's the
Jupiter,
desperation?
Everybody, from your grandchildren to your great-great-grandchildren to your great-greats, everybody within the PLM and all that already knows and will be moving penny very soon. Remember it. Don't forget.
So once again, right? This is Monday morning. You all just went through a weekend of panic and shitting bricks, where you had to pull your children out of school, where you had to rush to the grocery and fill up your cart and use your food card because it's the start of the month. The money fresh so you can go and shop, right? You had to do all of that. And instead of opening his radio program with a top news story with something with what's on your mind, he opens his program talking about Slimy and Weak Belly Penny, and to keep watching my show.
Let it, sing it, let it be the gospel throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Weak Belly Penny, Weak Belly Penny, Weak Belly Penny, Weak Belly Penny. She's a traitor to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. She's a traitor to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Speaking of traitors, as this is the main topic of the show, this is traitor number 2, okay? And on Lennox, oh, like I said, we did an article that is available on the Workers' Right platform. Click the article, click the link in the chat. That should take you to the article that we did. Actually, I should be reading that to you. But before I do that, let me finish up this video, and then I'll actually go to the article next.
And she should be.
I forgot about that, sorry.
Treason going against a government, a people. Because she had to suck up to Rowley, Stuart Young, Marvin Gonzalez, Dasby Dolly, and all of them, because they have something on her. She's not the opposition leader, she's too weak. The opposition in Trinidad and Tobago, they still Dr. Rowley, Stuart Young, Coleman Burton, all them. Weak Belly Penny, Weak Belly Penny, Weak Belly Penny. Don't forget it at all. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang bang. Weak Belly Penny.
I know it's sending some people mad.
It's sending him mad.
But I ain't gonna call the name.
Call my name, call my name. Say my name, Andy.
I give him no life.
Say my name. Say my name, say my name.
No christening. Let them continue to listen.
Say my name, Andy.
Because them, let they continue listening to the grown report. Let that imps when she died. Not all of us.
Hi, Andy.
Program. Just leave them there. They're calling people of Trinidad and Tobago stupid.
The people that listen to you. No, Andy. I'm not calling the people of Trinidad and Tobago stupid. I'm calling the people of Trinidad and Tobago that listen to you and still listen to this program stupid. After you made your switch, where you came from being oppositional to power, where you were fighting power, and now you are with power and their policies, that is when you became evil. Andy? Sorry, baby. I'm being told to stop yelling.
But them have to carry.
So you know what? I have to speak to you in a calm voice because I'm upsetting my girlfriend. So Andy, you piece of shit. Stop lying to the people. Stop giving misinformation to the people. If you want your audience to grow, if you want to be loved by the people instead of hated by a high percentage, stop lying to the people. Deliver accurate news. Start being oppositional to the government again, and you will see your numbers grow. Andy, people don't like to be lied to, Andy. People don't want to hear about Penny's weak belly when they were panicking and thinking about how they're going to die over the weekend. Soldiers that got called out to... Oh, please. Soldiers, police force, any members of the police force, please go to the Workers' Rights 868 website at workersright868.com/tips and leave me a tip on the instructions that you were given by the government. Why were you called out? Can you hear me? My date told me to stop shouting, so I have to speak to you in a calm voice. So go to the tips page on the Workers' Rights website and give me the tip on why the government called you out and what were the instructions they gave you when you arrived at 1800 hours. Right? That is what the people want to know, Andy. They want to know why, according to you, according to Kamala, the people want to know why the PNM called out and sent out that notice and panicked the whole population, right? Because the PNM has the power right now in Trinidad to send out a countrywide notice to all of its forces, right? The PNM did that. That is what your Prime Minister is saying, Andy. Okay? So, people don't want to hear about Weak Belly Penny. The bots that you have on your Facebook chat, they want to hear about Weak Belly Penny. But the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that turn to you as a reporter, like I once did. I used to think in my head that you were an actual journalist. Andy, what happened to you? What happened to Andy for Grandy? What happened to the Andy that was going out fighting for the people, that was going to fight for the squatters' rights and all of that stuff? What happened to that Andy? Why are we now seeing an Andy that instead of focusing on the stuff that matters to the people is worried about if Penny is doing sit-ups or not? Huh, Andy? And you know what, Andy? I wouldn't stop this. The more you keep lying to the people, is the bigger my channel will get. So if you actually started doing a program like me, where you were actually delivering actual news to the people, instead of just this political propaganda and nonsense and innuendo and distraction that you seem to engage in, maybe people will start loving you more, and they will stop calling you faggot. They will stop calling you all these names that they're calling you, Andy.
Program about the Ground Report program.
What's that mean?
That's the power of the Ground Report program.
I'm not shouting. You need me?
Bang, 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 bang. It sends people mad. It make talkers talk show hosts to be or trying to be. It are people who ain't living here.
No, Andy, I don't want to be a talk show host. I want you to be a talk show host, Andy. I want you to do your job, Andy, so that I don't have to do it, so I can get back to focusing on my job, Andy. My job is fixing computers, Andy, not sitting in front of a freaking camera drunk, cussing you out, Andy. I want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and turn on the Ground Report and hear what is happening in the country. I don't want to be doing this shit, Andy. And yes, I do not know I do not live in Trinidad, but I know more about what is happening with the people and everything than you. So when are you going to stop lying to the people, Andy? I'm being told to get off the live.
Kinds have come back here.
Yes, I can come back here.
Living in the basement.
I don't live in a basement,
and it's
Andy.
just a matter of time before Trump deport them. Right back here. I want to talk about the love Trinidad and Tobago. We'll come back here and live now.
That is the plan, Andy.
Come back here and contribute now.
That is the plan, Andy.
I stay here. Moonstar me stay.
That is the plan, Andy. The plan. I can't shout. The plan is for me to come back, Andy. You'll be seeing me soon. Okay, Andy? I will be contributing more than you, Andy.
Stay here. Miss Roadbrook, stay here. Miss.
All these paid people that you pay to call in onto your show, to spew nonsense and propaganda, and you have people sounding so stupid on your program. It's like only a select few. I would keep saying it is like, I think St. Anne's have a recreation period between 6 and 10, and they put the Ground Report up on the TV for the St. Anne's people to watch. I think that is what is happening on your program, Andy, because it's nothing but stupid. And I'll have some examples of that in a few. I can't shout.
Many are we here.
My girlfriend is telling me that I have to get off the live and I have to stop doing this nonsense. But come on, Andy, stop doing this.
And who not here and out there fighting a better fight, fighting a good fight for their country. Because
and Andy, don't worry. Andy, I want you to do your job, Andy, so that I don't have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning on a fucking stream. I want you to do your job, Andy. And you know what I'll do? I will get off the stream before you go live. So I don't have to cut into your viewers. Because that is not my goal right now. My goal is to get you to focus on doing your job. And to get you focused back onto the needs of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And to stop with the fucking propaganda. And to stop making people stupid. And to stop having them call into your program talking shit, and you let them talk this shit and you don't correct them. You have people calling into your program talking straight lies and you don't correct them. I want you to do a better job, Andy. I want you to be the #1 host and program, delivering truth to the people, Andy. That is why I used to tune into you when you were oppositional. But now that the party that you wanted is in power, is now you become nothing but a propagandist. And now that I look back at it, that's all you ever were. You were always in this for the money. And ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned in onto why the Workers' Right platform was hacked. That's a big story. We're going to talk about that.
My foreign brothers and sisters. Bang, bang, bang.
I don't know what the problem is with Renaissance. But I go talk about it. Renaissance is a true patriot, a true Trini, who has actual morals. And if you come to Renaissance with a bullshit deal, with a corrupt deal, with he will say no. I will say Renaissance is an honest, true patriot, a real honest man. And Andy, you stabbed this man in the back. Let's talk about the hack of the Workers' Right platform. All you want to talk about that? Because there was a time, what was it, a month and a half ago, where Renaissance lost access to his program, because we used to stream your program, Andy. We used to remember the Workers' Right 868 platform used to stream your dog shit program. And give me a second, baby. Let me finish with this. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? My date is my girlfriend is telling me to get off the live. What should I do? Do I continue stinking up this propagandist? Because I have more to show you all guys. Huh? Or do I go take care of the needs of my woman? Because it is almost 5 o'clock in the morning, you know? It's that time in the morning. But instead I'm up here trying to teach the people of Trinidad and Tobago to be smarter. Oh, that music just got ticked off at the right time. What fucking amazing timing, man. Let's finish this up.
The nook and cranny of the globe, whether in the Caribbean, South America, North America, Canada, Europe, Austria, Australia.
Andy, stop lying to the people. You don't have those kind of numbers. Right? Now that the Workers' Right 868 platform is monetized, our numbers really matter. And you know what, Andy? Stop lying to the people that people from from all these places watching you. Stop lying, Andy.
Japan, South Africa, in Africa, the African continent, wherever you Trinbagonians that have ties with a new country, we know you all will be Stringberry right here. We know you all love your own country. We have one dirty individual that living out there that don't like here at all.
I love you guys. I love you guys. That's a lie. I love you guys.
All my foreign based callers, viewers, listeners, spread throughout anywhere you meet at Trinbagonian. One of our very own. The only program to look onto on a morning in Trinidad and Tobago when they want to be reliably informed.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be reliably informed about the strength of Penny Beckles' belly, tune into this program. This is the program for you if you care about Penny Beckles.
When they want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When they want true patriots.
Patriots, he say. Is this a patriot, people?
When they want true fighters.
Andy, let's talk about fighters for a second, shall we, Andy? Let me talk about fighters. Because there was once upon a time, there used to be this slogan, Andy for Grandy. Well, you remember that? Well, you remember Andy for Grandy? Andy was running, or he was auditioning to be the representative to represent.
When they want to know
to represent Sandy Grandy. Remember that earlier? Let's pull this side up. Well, you remember when Andy used to be a good guy? Huh? When Andy was actually for the people and he was trying to serve the people. Well, you remember that? AndyForGrandy.com? He even had a website. What happened to this man here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What happened to that man? Huh? I forget what I was going to say. But how did that man turn into this? I want you to do your job, Andy. I want that old Andy back. The one who was actually fighting for the people. Who was actually questioning power, challenging power. That man, I want him back. I don't want this piece of shit. Weak. You're not strong in any way. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. Yeah. We was talking about your strength. Cause I supported you. I supported you, Andy. I supported you, Andy, when you were running for your Grandy seat. Right? When they picked Wayne Sturge to run for Sandy Grandy, I told you to fight. I told you, Andy, that seat in Grandy is yours. Because this slogan you have in the people fucking head, Andy for Grandy, Andy for Grandy. You piece of shit, could have been the representative for Grandy if you had chosen to fight. If you had gone independent, like I had suggested, the people would have seen the balls in you. And you would have been sitting in Parliament right now if you were strong. If you had some backbone. Andy, you're not Andy for Grandy no more. So I don't want to hear nobody say that shit fucking ever. You scumbag sellout piece of shit. You are weak. I told you to fight. I told you after I built this fucking website for you that we could turn this into a media machine, that we can organize all of the people of Grandy onto that website and have them rally for you. And if you had fought, you would have won. But instead now, you have Wayne Sturge. And look at what this fucking man is doing. So yeah, I'm vexed with you, Andy. You are not strong. You are not a man of integrity. And let's not, I don't want to talk about integrity and then talk about workers' right platform getting hacked. Andy, you are not a man of integrity. You weak freaking potong.
That pretended to be something.
Keep calling my name in your freaking mouth. You weak man, keep blocking me, Andy. The more you freaking block me, the more I will talk out against you. Because that's actually why I spoke about the other presenter before. Because I went into his chat and I was chatting in his chat and he had the nerve to block me. So that's why I featured him. Alright? So keep blocking me. The more you block me, you little bitch, the more I will keep talking out against you. You had something good. You could have been leading Sandy Grandy right now. You weak piece of shit. You fucking prostitute. You weak shell of a man. I am so angry when Alright, I gotta get off this live.
From the time that person could be supporting the PNM and weak belly penny, that says it all. While all of us fight for years to save Trinidad and Tobago, and today Trinidad and Tobago in good hands, that imps, that will eventually Donald Trump will pull them out of his basement. That's scum.
He must think I like living in this fucking country that is committing a genocide, that is murdering babies on a daily basis. He must think I wake up comfortable in this country.
And with that name, that all I see I'm not calling, never, ever to be called on this program. We are not to give that scum no life.
Stop using my words, Andy.
Oh, 007, you want to know? We can't call the name again. That's it. We're not calling the name no more on this program. All I will say, slime. And after today, I will never say slime again.
Keep my name out your mouth, Andy. Doesn't he look... Guys, look at his body language. Look at his body language. Doesn't he look bothered? Doesn't he look frustrated? Doesn't he look angry? But Andy, if you wasn't lying to the people, I would not be here. If you wasn't lying to the people, Andy, I would be tuning into your program in an hour from now. Andy, if you wasn't lying, if you didn't turn yourself into a propagandist, I would not be here, Andy. Andy, I would not be here if you didn't hack into the Workers' Right platform, Andy. Why did you try to steal the password for the Workers' Right platform, Andy? Why did you cheat Renaissance of money, Andy? Huh? And Renaissance doesn't have the balls. No, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Renaissance is a great man, a great patriot, and a better man than me. A stronger man than me. Okay? So Andy, my shout out is to you is to stop making people of the Trinidad and Tobago stupid. Alright? And let me give it. I don't wanna continue with this nonsense, this diatribe you're doing. I'm getting frustrated now with this whole shit. And my girlfriend is telling me to get this freaking live because she wants to see me. She wants to enjoy my company. Right? So I'm gonna end the live with this last video because I have to go. It is 4 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and Andy, he's about to start his show. So I'm gonna give him the way and not try to dig into his viewership. So let's end this on this video.
Right, plenty better.
And this right here, let me take off this video in the back. Let me take off this noise in the background. I want you guys to listen to this audio carefully. And Andy, this is what you encourage on your program. Stop encouraging this kind of stupidness on your program. Stop having people call into your program sounding this stupid. Because the more you have them sounding stupid, the more I will highlight them. You are giving me content to laugh at. Because everybody that watches is now going to laugh at you. Alright, so I encourage you to start to make a better program in the morning for people to listen to. Okay? What is this? Wrong slide.
Good morning again, my brother.
Right, plenty better. Go ahead, my brother.
Right. Lennox Smith, pleasant good morning to you, West Surveyors, and Trinidad and Tobago, pleasant good morning to everyone. Now, Andy,
Good morning.
last week supposed to go down in history in Trinidad and Tobago because
It is.
first time I see in the history of Trinidad and Tobago where it's being run by we have a democratic process
What?
in Trinidad and Tobago, Andy, and it hurt me
What
as
the
a
fuck?
citizen of Trinidad and Tobago to see that people in Trinidad and Tobago pick people to put them in the big house. The big house is Parliament, Andy. The big house is the Red House. And people pick people, Kitty on the PNM side or the UNC side. And as a result of that, Andy, Ms. Penelope Beckles, who is the opposition leader, Andy, that move that lady made there, right? Seeing the situation that Trinidad and Tobago is in at present because of her former leader, have us in this situation by opening the doors, by have the borders of Trinidad and Tobago unprotected so people could come freely into Trinidad and Tobago. And then now, because an elected Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, take the reign and taking certain stands, right? And standing up for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And this woman, as a leader, gone.
Andy, stop having people call into your freaking program and having them sound this stupid. And here's a thought. Here's something that stupid Slimy, would do if I was in government. If Trinidad have a problem with its borders, right? Why not create employment off of that problem? Why not hire some Trinis to go patrol those borders? Why invite a United States warship? Why invite a United States aircraft carrier to come to patrol your borders? Stop having people sound this fucking stupid on your radio program, Andy Williams.
And affiliating herself with, it appears to me, and I will say it as it is, with the enemy. Because number one, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar never started this situation. This situation was started after she took office. Maduro, due to his links in Trinidad and Tobago, and due to they wanted to disrupt the administration, they wanted to destabilize the administration, Mr. Maduro, he ended up making certain statements. And this get out of hand that America had to come down to deal with his matter. Trinidad and Venezuela have nothing. It's Venezuela and America what had a problem. But due to the good governance of this woman, the good leadership of this woman, and Mr. Donald Trump, they merged together to solve certain things in the Caribbean to protect the people of the Caribbean, Andy Williams. And in China, If Penelope Beckles was in China, they proceed before a fine squad. If she was in Russia, they hang her.
Lie.
But in Trinidad and Tobago, Andy, people just give out anything. Just
Russia and China wouldn't be doing some dumb shit in the first frickin' place, you daughter scholar. Andy, stop having people call into your program and spew this nonsense over their ear without you frickin' correcting them, you disgusting human. Welcome, warrior. Yeah, I know I don't need this man, but something has to be done about these propagandists. Okay? Stop having people call into your program songing so stupid.
imagine before the election, Andy, a man was tie shop and the whole man the point before the court, Andy. But you as an elected opposition leader representing people in Trinidad and Tobago and make a decision like that, Andy. What that show? Dr. Ek Williams, the same founder of the PNM party, buying a man, Stokey Michael from Trinidad and Tobago, so that same deceitful thing. So what does Trinidad and Tobago know going and do to Miss Penelope Beckles? And they're talking about the government and all they're talking about Carnage and talking about Andy Williams and talking about them, or they feel stupid. Andy, I looked on and I listened and I want to hear what the people of Trinidad and Tobago have to say about that, Andy. The ship gone, Andy, no war. As the ship gone, you know what I do? They start about the army. They call in the army base. Only a set of fake news. Only a set of disrupting thing to destabilize the Honorable Prime Minister government. Andy, I looked on and listened, brother. Looked on.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Good morning, Ground Report. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith. Good morning to the Ground Report listeners. You know, this morning, my front burner is what took place on Friday afternoon. I find that is so disgusting, that, you know, these people, they lost the election. They lost the election fair and square. And like they just want to create melee in this country. Look at what happened Friday. People scampering, people running in gas station to full. I mean, I was out there just...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That caller was actually supposed to go on longer. Okay, I'm back. So, once again, Andy Williams. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. Alright? Stop lying to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. If you want to present yourself to the people, be like Kejan Hayes. Be like him. Notice Kejan is always against power. He's always in opposition to the government. Be like that, Andy. That is the job of a reporter. That is what you're supposed to do as a media personality. Alright? Your numbers will go up. I promise you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'm being yelled at in the background. My girlfriend is telling me I have to get off this freaking live. She needs my company, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. As usual, I would like to end the stream on a positive note, on a positive message. So you can follow the Workers' Right platform at Workers' Right 868. We are broadcasting to you on Facebook, on YouTube. 2 platforms on YouTube, the Workers' Right 868 platform on YouTube, and the Slimy Show on YouTube at The Slimy Show. Right? We're now teamed up. We intend to become a powerhouse. We intend to become the #1 news reporting show in Trinidad. You see my tie here? I'm all official for you, Trinidad and Tobago. All right. So we're not in military mode anymore. We're in news reporting mode. And so once again, follow the Slimy Show. If you like my content, tell your friend who will then tell a friend who then tells another friend to follow the Slimy Show. Follow the Workers' Right platform. Follow us on the Workers' Right website, workersright868.com. Follow us on X. Follow us on Twitch. We're now streaming on Twitch. Yes, we're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. And we're also on Twitter. That's it. So, guys, it's been great. I have to go. I would like to continue, but I would like to cede the lead to Andy, and let's see if he adjusts his program, and if he thinks, Andy, you know you have free reign in this chat, right? I will never block you, sir. Lennox Williams, if you come into my chat, I will never block you, sir, because your speech is supposed to challenge mine. That is what politics is about. We're supposed to challenge each other intellectually. That is what democracy is about. We're supposed to challenge each other with our words. If you cannot challenge me with your words, if you choose to block people in your chat, you create what is called a fucking what's that circle called? I forget the word. I'm not Lennox Smith. I can just make up words at the top of my head. Not yet. But Andy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The people will love you more. I will love you more. And all the fans that you lost over the past few months, you will get them back. Start reporting true and accurate news to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. That is my message to you. And if you mention my name in your fucking program again, I will be back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing the Slimy Show. I appreciate I hope you learned something today. Today we spoke about traitors. We spoke about Venezuela. And we spoke about Trump looks like he's backing down from this whole situation with Venezuela. When I come, I'll try to come back on live later on today, and we will talk about the ramifications that Kamala Persad-Bissessar got Trinidad and Tobago into. I can't go into it right now because, like I said, I have to leave. My girlfriend is telling me to get the fuck off this live. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we end the live with this energy. I love you, Trinidad and Tobago. Be safe.